Hello, my name is John, and today we'll be reading Europe Reaping What It Sowed with Refugees. Rachel Alexander on Townhall, posted April 23, 2018. Rachel Alexander is the editor of The Intellectual Conservative. She also serves as senior editor of The Stream. The refugee and immigrant problem in Europe continues to worsen. Europeans opened their borders during the last few years to radical Islamists and others fleeing oppressive or impoverished conditions in Syria and other parts of the Middle East and North Africa. But instead of encouraging the new immigrants to assimilate, many of the European governments are bending over backwards to help them not assimilate. This is a losing proposition, since many of the refugees ascribe to radical Islam. It is incompatible with Western culture. Europeans are afraid to venture into certain areas known as no-go zones, where the young, violent men walk the streets. Many Europeans no longer leave their homes after dark. Jews are warned not to wear anything identifying themselves as Jewish in public, such as skull caps, or to speak Hebrew. Jews in France have been beaten in the streets for wearing skull caps. It is considered unsafe for them to walk in certain part of Marseille and Lyon. In the UK, the Shomrin, or Guardians, patrol the streets in many areas to protect Jews. In Denmark, an elderly man was assaulted by men who appeared to be radical Islamists. They ripped off his necklace, which had the Star of David pendant. Women are afraid to walk or jog alone due to the increase of rapes. They are warned not to show too much skin or they may be attacked. The term rape-fugee has become common among opponents of the open borders policy. Andrew McCarthy, writing for National Review, coined the term rape jihad. Close to 150 schools in the UK now require girls to wear hijabs because they're predominantly Muslim. Germany has been one of the most welcoming countries for refugees. German Chancellor Angela Merkel admitted last month that there are no-go zones in Germany, something European politicians had been denying existence. She stated in 2010, while in Potsdam, that multiculturalism had utterly failed. But that did not stop her from opening Germany's borders to the refugees in 2015. She ignored a European Union rule instructing countries to deport Syrian refugees back to their own country, and instead let them stay. Obama praised Merkel in April 2016 during a trip to Germany for being on the right side of history with her open border immigration policy. After Merkel opened the borders, violent crime increased by 10% in Germany during 2015 and 2016. More than 90% of it is attributed to young male refugees. The study published by the Zurich University of Applied Sciences found that it is due to the refugees coming from Muslim countries characterized by male dominance and an acceptance of macho culture that justifies violence. Demands are increasing to medically screen the refugees in order to determine their age. Many young men over 18 claim to be minors in order to receive asylum. Abdul D., an Afghan immigrant, stabbed his German ex-girlfriend to death. He said he was 15, but the girl's dad says he is not. The violence reached tragic levels with the 2015 New Year's Eve's molestation and rapes in Cologne and Berlin, Christmas market attack in 2016. Sweden's foreign minister, Margot Wallström, claims that her country has a feminist foreign policy, but how is letting a significantly higher percentage of male refugees into the country, many who are violent, feminist? According to the Swedish government, 71% of all applicants for asylum to Sweden in 2015 were male. More than 90% of alleged unaccompanied minors are male. European political correctness has brought about this situation. Concerned about discriminating against Muslims, no efforts are made to determine whether the refugees are associated with radical Islam. But they have proven to be unassimilable. Cheryl Bernard, writing for the National Interest, says an Afghan translator told her that young Afghan immigrants are motivated by a deep and abiding contempt for Western civilization. Europeans are the enemy and their women are the spoils. They believe European civilization is going to fall and will be replaced with Islamic theocracies. The Europeans are too weak to crack down on them and stop this from happening. Unfortunately, those who point out the incompatibility of radical Islam with Western civilization are labeled racist and guilty of discriminating against Muslims. The reality is the radical Islamists are discriminating against the Europeans by forcing them to conform to their standards and behavior. Until Europe begins screening for radical Islamists, their numbers and associated violence will continue to increase. Multiculturalism needs assimilation to work. Otherwise, it ends in civil war. This video is a production of the School of the White Crane. My name is John Brooker. You can reach me through commentary on this video or through my Gmail, listed here. Please share this video with family and friends and on social media. May God richly bless you.